Disclaimer: the following draft analysis contains ill-advised attempts at humour, along with terrible graphics and spelling, and a worrying lack of continuity. It's also 2 weeks late. I'm good at YouTube, I promise. Hi guys, I'm Dan aka Profit Chipboard, and here is my IPBL draft analysis. It's up a couple of weeks late, so this is going to be super quick and attempt to be whimsical to make up for that. It's not going to be worth it. You're not really going to learn anything other than I have 11 mons. So it's tier based. First round pick, Cellar Stealer, because Leech Seed's seedy character. It's disgustingly fat. It's basically sort of does very similar things to Scum in terms of typing, but very different role. It's a lot more Elven Scum. It's fat, so that means that Heavy Slam is actually very out, because it coming off a base 100 and something attack, 120 base power stab move is not to be laughed at. Obviously, stupid amounts of bulk. Very fat. But only sort of, you basically have to have a super effective stab move to OKO it or even to KO it, unless you're hitting it with like stupidly just strong unresisted moves. So you need ways of sort of dealing with electric and fire moves. One of the best ways of dealing with electric moves, Fundy T, non-electric, good for Sally. It's strong. It's very strong. It's no relation to Ice T as well. Base 145 special attack is nothing to be laughed at. Base 105 attack is good as well, particularly just things like a Z Fly or Z Mover or Superpower. So this helps with the electric weakness. Also means I have two types which are normally weak to ground but aren't weak to ground, which is nice. But I do have and sort of no sort of rock and ice resistor rep. Base 101 speed, that's like one more than base 100. That's good and shit. Also enjoys long walks in the park. Just does, Let it get on with his life. Pelipper, it's a stupid round 3 pick, even with Drizzle. I mean, I wanted Rain, okay. It's a better Rain set than Politoed, because it gets obviously Roost, recovery with Roost, U-turn for momentum and pivoting. Again, secondary stab of Hurricane. Is weak to electric, obviously, but I do have that Fundy. It's less green than Politoed, but again, it's still better than Politoed despite the environmental impact concerns because of the aforementioned U-turn and Roost. And it's an okay check to fighting types as long as they don't have Thunder Punch. And yeah, I just wanted to use Rain. It definitely took way too early, but yeah, I wanted to use Rain. Round 4 pick, Snorlax is also fat, just like your mama. Can now stand up since Gen 6, which means it's really good now. Really good special bulk. You know what Snorlax does. Gluttony is a huge buff in Gen 7, so I really want to be sort of a benefit of being able to use Papa Berries and things like that, so you recover up to 50, which means that Belly Drum is a thing and a big problem, particularly when Snorlax is as bulky as it is. Can do things. I'm really looking forward to use it. Not used it before in draft, so we'll see how it goes. Likes Trick Room as well, which is, that's a thing to bear in mind. Then Decidueye. Picture is inexplicably much larger than the others. It is incredibly versatile. Obviously you've got hazard removal, it can be specially bulky, kind of physically, it can take a hit physically tanky if you invest well enough, can be specially offensive, can be physically offensive, and set up on both sides, U-turn, baton pass, Roost. It just has a very silly move pool, so it's versatile. I needed a hazard remover other than default Pelipper, which is a thing I forgot to mention, but it does. Great. Baton pass, as I said, is fun, and it's a real hoot to use. The idea of passing into a +2 Fundy, the idea of passing a +2 into a Fundy is not to be laughed at. Hippowdon, I have a Stealth Rocker, which is something I needed, and a ground type, which is something I needed because so far I had a couple of big electric weaknesses. And a physical wall with recovery, which is something I needed because my two other ones with recovery are both more specially defensive. And a rock resist, which is something I needed because I had 3 flying types, even though only 2 of them were weak to rock. Doesn't matter. Hippowdon's obviously a great mon in the draft, much better than it is on the ladder, lol joke. Sand, again, super useful on a rain team, so much synergy, likes Trick Room as well, but yeah, this thing has 118 base attack, it's phenomenal physical bulk, pretty good special bulk as well, because of its HP stat. It'll come probably quite often because it's a reliable rocker, and if people have a team which is weak to rocks, I'll need to bring a reliable rocker. It is what it is, but yeah, it's a good mod. Embor, strong, wall breaker, Same speed tier as Pelipper, which is really, really useful. But yeah, I wanted a fire type which can actually do things in rain. And again, this is another one which just has mad coverage. So you've got obviously 6 gold. You've got on top of its dual stab, you've got like wild charge grass, not things like I think it gets heavy. No, it gets heat crash, not heavy slam. Head smash. Basically, if you need to hit a mon super effectively, it'll have the coverage to do it. It's crazy. It's got really good HP as well. Also, I have to face Weavile twice divisionally, so it's nice to have something which can actually switch into Weavile. But yeah, Reckless, phenomenal wall breaker. Some teams will just have 0 switch-ins for this thing. Big fan of this mon, used it quite a lot. Next, a Selgor, because my fastest mon is 101 speed, so a speed of over 9,000 or 145 is really, really useful. It's a worse spike setter than Shelmet, it is what it is, but has other benefits, like speed and thing. Also gets another baton pass user for momentum in case I want to run baton pass. It's 6 fast, 7 furious because it's 6 fast and 7 furious. In spare time it involves canal boating and watercolour painting. Isn't that nice? Glad you wouldn't have known that if you hadn't watched this draft analysis. Kabutops. Oh shit, there's 3 rounds left. I should get a rain sweeper. It was in tier 5, so I picked this before anything else because I didn't want to let it drop anymore. Sorry, Ments, I think I sniped someone really badly on this. It is in every single way a better Armaldo. It's faster. Well, it doesn't hit quite as hard, but it actually outspeed things even in rain. It's a reliable rocker and a more reliable spinner. It's just Armado but better. Like 1v1s it every day, shit ton. Z Stone Edge, because I gave it Z Stone Edge because I like to be able to hit rock stab. Allows it to pretend to not be blind once per game. Nice. Yeah, that's basically it. It's a Kabutops. It's ow. Yeah, I'm gonna leave out of that. Cling Clang. Yeah, that's a sensible round 10 pick. It was in tier 5, and my week 1 opponent doesn't have a steel resist, so I had a look around, and unless she brought Silvally Water or Silvally, it's basically some Silvally type which resists steel, this thing Oko's her entire team at +1 after rocks. And Oko's most of it without rocks. So yeah, base 90 speed is really useful because I had a giant fucking gap between 80 at this point. No prize for getting what my last one is. It has 85 speed. I have a giant gap between 80 and 101, which is not good because my team is really slow. Surprisingly not shit at clean in late game. Gives me a Trick Room setter. Yeah, Trick Room plus Volt Switch. Best Trick Room setter in the game. Getting my Snorlax nice and free. Yeah, no, it's just gonna it's gonna come once at most. But it's a Clang Clang. It's cool. And finally, Kingdra. Please don't read into the fact that all of my last 3 months start with the letter K. Yeah, but it's a Kingdra. I have rain. The temperature's rising. Barometer's getting low. Tonight, for the first time, just about 10:30, it's going to start raining Dracos. Yeah, it's a rain sweeper. It was generally good in Gen 4, when you sort of had the D-Dance, Rain Dance, Waterfall, Outrage set. Could bring that, you never know. It's got other sets as well. I'm not going to bring them. It's just going to be a rain sweeper. But yeah, thanks very much for listening. That's my team. It's got rain offense. There's plenty of offense there. Defensively, it's got almost twice as many resists as it does actual things. So I think I can handle pretty much anything defensively. It's obviously reliant on several ones. It's obviously a bit quite reliant on Hippowdon. I've only got one reliable rocker. Don't have access to T-spikes. So basically my hazard control and my hazard setting aren't phenomenal, but the offense I have hopefully should be enough to make up for it. Right. That's how it works. So yeah, thanks very much for listening. And week 1 battle should be up tomorrow, because obviously this isn't 2 weeks late, and I definitely haven't played my first 3 games already because I went on holiday. Thanks, and goodbye.